will be in a mo." He tapped encouragingly on a control. "And that's when this exhibition thing is?" "The British Empire exhibition, yeah. Got to get a bit of culture now and then." Rose laughed. "Like a school trip. Tell me again, why do I want to see it?" He blinked in feigned disbelief. "Because your best mate's going." That made her grin. "So why doesn't he have to dress up for it?" He was shocked now, standing back from the console and gesturing at his own clothes. Leather jacket over a dark brown round-necked shirt, faded slacks and battered shoes. "Excuse me," he said, pointing. "New shirt?" Without waiting for her verdict on the shirt, he turned to the scanner. The picture was dark, too dark to see anything at first. Then the blackness softened into shapes as the contrast and brightness adjusted. "We could try infrared," the doctor muttered, "but I don't think there's much heat out there." Rose could dimly make out some of the shapes now, ironwork and wooden planks, an old bedstead and a pile of buckets. "It's cold and we're in a scrapyard." The doctor shrugged. "I like scrapyards. Never know what you might find." He checked another reading. "You'll need that cloak," he said, as if noticing it for the first time. The doors opened, and a faint trace of mist wafted in from the yard. "Reckon we'll meet anyone famous?" Rose wondered. "In October 1924. They did have famous people then, right?" His voice floated back from the misty outside. "No television, but yeah, they did." Rose hurried after him into the excitement of the unknown. At first he thought it was the cat, fighting with something, making an awful howling noise. But there was something rhythmic and mechanical about the sound that split the night air. It was not a sound made by an animal, a grating, rasping sound like some great engine grinding into life, then dying, over and over. It came from everywhere and nowhere. Whichever way he turned, the sound was already echoing back to him. A flash of light from behind the gate into Gibson's yard. For a moment, Dixon saw the glow over the wooden gate, and the light shining between the planks. Then it was gone, and the sound had ended in a satisfied thump. "Who's there?" Dixon called out, but his voice was brittle and scratchy. He could barely hear himself. He glanced back at the house, considered going back inside, but he was curious about the sound and the light. Dixon made his way down the steps from the side door and headed for the gate to Gibson's yard. He crossed the street, not noticing the black cat that slunk away down the street, flicking its tail as it went. He made his careful way towards the heavy wooden gate, oblivious to how the shadows behind him seemed to deepen and grow. Was that the sound of a door opening? Were there voices? The shadow behind him quickened pace, its quarry now within its grasp, its inhuman fingers stretched out, trembling rhythmically, clicking towards the back of Dixon's neck. In the distance, Dixon could hear Big Ben chiming the half-hour. He hesitated, the hairs on the back of his neck prickling as if in a faint breeze. Suddenly, his every sense was straining. He could see a pale glow of light from behind the gate, feel the cool night air on his skin, smell the damp of the Thames wafted on the breeze. For some reason, he could taste the rusty iron of blood in his mouth, as if he had bitten his tongue. And to his amazement, as the chiming stopped, he was sure he could hear the ticking of Big Ben, marking off the remaining seconds of his life. Chapter 1. The air was cold with the smell of damp and smog. Rose pulled the cloak tight about her and ran over to the doctor. He was inspecting a large wooden gate, his sonic screwdriver poised over the lock, glowing busily. "Breaking and exiting," Rose suggested. Her breath misted the air as she spoke. The doctor did not look up. "Someone's in trouble. Can't you hear?" Now that he said it, she could. In among the noise of the city, the clatter of distant wheels on cobbles, the far-off sounds of people shouting and calling, the melancholy hoot of a boat on the Thames, over and above that, she could hear the muffled cries of someone.